Everybody. Welcome to another perfect pitch training session. We're getting in late today, but that's because we're doing the show description. Tune into Igniting Change tomorrow between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. Go to barbaraonline.com. We'll be talking about the legacies of John Lewis and C.T. Vivian and Reverend C.T. Vivian. So be sure to check that out. Go to barbaraonline.com and check out the show tomorrow, technically today, but Tuesday from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's why we're just a little bit late getting started today. Plus, me and Justin are having some interesting conversations, as we do. Okay, so I'm going to continue on. Justin isn't here today because he's doing the show script for said show, barbaraonline.com. But, so Justin isn't here to play us some random notes. We're still going to use our random note generator. We're going to be trying to get up to at least 96, but right now we're just going to be trying to get up to 30. And yeah, because the goal is to learn the 6 open note strings. So that's where we started. Here's where we are. We're getting them pretty good. But let's see where we are now. Looking like a house spot today. I like it. Really like a true stay-at-home COVID-19er. Anyways, let's get started. Don't mind me. I'm just being weird, I guess. Or bot-like, as we like to say. I'm going to clean off my glasses, too, so that I can see. Okay. And now, once again, we're using, it's online, it's called, geez, I open a lot of stuff up. It's called falsetto.app/guitar-perfect-pitch-trainer. Sorry. falsetto.app/guitar-perfect-pitch-trainer. Okay, so that's what we're using. That's what we've been using. We're going to set it down to 0. That gives you the most, that gives you the most, like, 0, that gives you the most, like, zeroed out. I'm going to see if we're still getting the same ones wrong that we got wrong yesterday. So I'm going to draw a little line here for me. Okay, yeah, this is our pen. Yeah, go from there. Okay, and without further ado, let's set an alarm. Set an alarm for 1 hour. That's set for 2:56 p.m. Let's do this. Oops. It would help if I had the volume up, wouldn't it? Ooh, already messing up on the first one. I'm going to say G. It is a G. Okay. That's a low E. That's a B. It is a B. That's an A. Yep. That's my D. Yep. That's my high E. Correct. That's an A. Low E. That's a B. No, it was a G. Okay, so the correct answer is G, specifically G3. But I thought it was a B. Okay. Okay, so that's a G. See that sound? That right there? That's a D. Correct. That's a G. That's a high E. That's a G. That's a B. Yep. That's a high E. Kind of sounds like a shockwave through your body. Well, at least through like your chest. Like it's really, I don't know. Oh, that's my A, right? Yes, it's an A. That's a low E. Yeah. Ooh. Is that a B? I mean, not a B, a D as in dog. That is a D. That right there, that's my G. That's a G. Yep. That's a B. G. That is a G. That's a D as in dog. Yep. That's an A. Yes. That's a B. That's a low E. That's your high E right there. G. No. Let's instead go with B as in boy. No, it was a G. So the answer was G3, and I once again thought it was a B. Ah, terrible. That's a G. Okay. That right there is D as in dog, but I only know that because I just heard G. Okay. And that one's a G. That's my high E. So we got 28 out of 30 correct. Okay. Let's continue. Because I'm trying to get the ones that I'm really struggling with here. I'm going to erase some things that's on here. I actually got some water here. That's good to know. Okay. All right, so that's 28 out of 30. So we're going to reset it. Go down to 0. I don't know if practicing them actually helped last night. Is that a G? That one was a B. Already starting off. Specifically, they say B3. I thought it was a G. So we're already starting off not going to get it perfect. Pretty frustrating there. That's a B right there. That one's a G. Yes. I don't know why that took a second to play, but that's a high E. That's a low E. Yes. That's an A. No, that's a D. Oh my gosh. D3 to be specific, but I thought it was an A. Okay. Let's continue. That's a D right there. I was just playing the sound again. Okay. So that one's a B. Yep. That's an A. So I'm assuming that one's a D as in dog. Yep. That's a B. Ooh, is that a G? No, that's a D. D3, but I thought it was a G. That's the sound of a D right there. I'm going to say that one's a G. Yep. Only because I just heard that one do I know that that one's a D. Yep. A. And then that one's a, oh, snap. I'm going to say D. That is a D. High, ooh, it is a high E. Low E. High E. Yep. That one's a B. Low E. A. Yep. D, as in dog. Yep. G. But I only know that because I just heard D. Yep. So a D as in dog. Ooh, there's an A. I'm going to go with A. It is an A. I'm going with B. No, it's a G. That's the sound of a G. Nope. Low E. Yes. B. No, that's a G. Wow. I just did it again. Like, okay. That right there. That's a G. No, that's a D. Okay, how much more are we going to get wrong here? It's like sometimes the app likes to test you and go back and forth between one and another. I mean, not the app, but the website likes to test you and go back and forth. Like you can kind of tell if you keep getting one wrong, it'll kind of like alternate and be like, look. Like that one right there, a G maybe? It is a G. And only because I heard G do I know that that's a D as in dog. Yep. And that one's another G, right? Yes. So that one 24 out of 30. So I got 6 wrong. Terrible, terrible. Resetting. So we're going to combine the ones that I got wrong at the end of yesterday and the ones that I get wrong today to know which ones we need to practice again. Go like full on practicing. But I mean, we kind of already know which ones it's going to be. It's going to be G and D for sure. And then probably, I don't know if it's going to be B. It'll probably, yeah, it's definitely going to be G and D, though. I need to practice. Set it down, set max fret to 0. Okay. Starting off with a low E. It is a low E. That's a high E. A. No, it's a D. Okay. That one's a G, right? Yes, it's a G. B. G. It sounds real pretty, doesn't it? No, that's a D. Wow. But I thought it was a G. That's an A. Mm-hmm. D. That is a D. That's a high E. That's a low E, right? No, it's an A. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one's a B. Yep. That's an A. Mm-hmm. That's low E. That's a D as in dog? No, it's a G. That one's D as in dog. No, that one's an A. Wow. I was like, where's the D at? Is that one a G? Yes. If you just guess G, eventually you'll get there, right? Okay. Oh, this sound. D as in dog? No, that's an A. Is that a B? No, it's a G. I'm doing so bad. Is that an A? Yes. Is that a G? Yes. Which again, I still count it as wrong if I don't get it like right like that, but is that a D as in dog? No, that's an A. That's G? Yes. Is that one A? Yes. So is that my D and dog? Yes. A. Yep. Maybe that's G? Yes. That's a B. High E. Low E. Mm-hmm. A? No, that one's D. All right, let's tally them up. This is all a mess. I got 21 out of 30 that wrong, so even worse. Okay, so low E, D, G. No, that does not look like a G. Also, I can't draw a straight line, apparently. Okay, hold on. Let's start this over. Not only because I like erasing. Okay. Low E, A, D, G, B, high E. Okay. So, G, D, D, A, D, G, B, G, G, D, B, G, G, D, G, D, G, B, G, B, A, low E, D, G, B, G, E. Oh, I didn't say what E that was. Well, considering for low E, I write down low E, I'm assuming I just mean that as high E. Yeah, especially because I thought it was a B. There's no way I would think that like a low E is a B. That'd be pretty bad to confuse those. So B, A, low E, A, D, A, D, G, B, G, B, B, G, D, A, D, G, G, B, G, B, D, G, D, A, D, G, A, low E, G, which one do you hear the most of? D, A, D, A, D, G, B, A, D, D, A. Okay. So those tallies up. Low E, now this is either for ones that I got that the note that I said the wrong note, or the note that I thought it was, which of course is still the wrong note because you're still thinking it's another note. So low E got a grand total of 3. A got 12. D got 19. G got 21. B got 12. And high E got 1. So I feel like anything over 10, that's an arbitrary number I said in my head earlier. Oh, and thank you to whoever gave me a like. But I think anything over 10 is something I definitely need to practice again. And lo and behold, guess which ones are over 10 out of this sample? A, D, G, and B. And of course, the worst ones are D and G. Actually, A and B came in like tied. And yeah. Just for curiosity's sake, I wonder how different the chart would be if I only included the ones that I got wrong and not the ones that I thought it was. I want to know if it'd take anything out of the running. Okay. So that would be G, D, D, B, G, B. I heard Justin watching me in the other room. G, 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 A, D, B, E, which again, we're assuming is a high E because I didn't say that it was low E, and because if I confused it with a B. A, 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 G, G, B, D, D, G, G, D, 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 A, G, A, A, G, A, and then D. Oh, so this time, the only one that was over 10 was G, coming in at 12. High E only had 1, low E had 0, A had 8, D had 9, and B had 4. So yeah, it's a kind of different. If I gave myself the threshold of 10, it kind of shows the difference there. That like, of course, G is the main one, but if I confuse it for another one, then obviously I need to make sure I understand the other one. So I just wanted to see what the difference was if I did it by the ones that I got, the ones that I got wrong, and the one that I thought it was when I got it wrong. And now I see the difference here in the chart. Which, I don't know if it tells me anything, but it's pretty cool. I thought it would tell me something. It probably does. I just, I'm not thinking of what it tells me right now. Told you I had water. I said that like you guys didn't believe that I had water, even though there was no basis for that. At any rate, I see we got another like. Thank you to whoever gave me the second like. And let's make sure all my clothes are on. Okay. We said we were going to practice these. Oh wait, my pick was over here. Where'd it go? Do I really have to get up? I'm just being lazy. I'm all comfortable here and I gotta get up. We shall do it. We shall get up then. Because it's right here. At least one of them. Oh, the other one was literally right behind me. Literally. It's right here. And I got this one. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I'll warm again. Thank you, Graduation Kitty. That's the name of the cat behind me. You know, the stuffed animal cat. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay. When this is green, that means it's in tune. Low E is good. A is good. I mean, it could probably be tuned down just a little bit. Since it wants to fuss at the beginning. There you go. A is good. D could probably be tightened up just a little bit. Alright, D is good. G, once again, could be loosened up probably just a little bit. There you go, up G. Yeah, you're this one, ain't ya? There you go. Perfect. Okay, now B. B is a little tight. Oh, that's right. I gotta turn it the opposite way. Tighter than the others. Unless this is the wrong string. But either way, it should be the right string. That's the right string. Oh, yep, see, there it goes. It's better now. There you go. Can you guys see it green? Yeah. It's being fickle, but it's pretty good. Okay, and high E. That's not high E. That's high E. Nope, high E is a little bit tight. Let's loosen you up a little bit. Oops. I do it the opposite way, that's right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. High E is good. Well, actually, low E saying it could be down just a smidgen. All right. There we go. I mean, low E. A is good. B, D as in dog is good. G struggling with life. Opposite. D is good. Oh yeah, so G was struggling with life. We were trying to help G out. Now G was doing really well for a time there. It was like the only note that was consistently in tune. And today he's like, if all the other notes are going to be in tune, I'm going to be out of tune. Am I doing the right one? It's like... I feel like there's no way you can still be tight if I'm doing the right one. Ah, that's because you're all the way up there. So yeah, I was doing the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at the difference it makes when you do the right string. Pretty close. Once again, I was doing the wrong string. There you go. Look at that solid green. Oh, I'm going back and forth again. Okay. That's right, G. Stop being unfaithful. Come on now. There you go. Okay, now we already know that B and high E are going to be a little bit out of whack. Just a little bit. Okay, B, where are you at? You in the middle here? There you go. Okay, high E. Yep, I thought so. Sorry, high E. This is why Justin got me extra string. Okay. Well, I'll have this, there's instructions in the booklet about how to restring it. So I'll do that off camera tomorrow. I know Justin's probably just shaking his head right now. I'll do that tomorrow because there's instructions in the box, and that's why he specifically got me one that had picks and a tuner and anything I would need to fix it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I'll do that tomorrow. Let this also be a lesson not to do perfect pitch late. I'm not saying I'm tired or that's a contributing factor, but like, you know, why do that? Okay. Yeah, we'll have this ready, fixed again for tomorrow. But so now we'll just continue working on the app. I mean, I could use the other 4 strings, but I'm just gonna leave this alone for now, and I'll fix it tomorrow with the instructions. So let me sit back here. Yeah, because we got everything to fix it. So we'll be sure to do that. So I pulled the string a little too tightly, but next time I will be more careful. Well, if anything, I should have the ha yi sound in my head now. All right, let's restart this. Did tuning the strings help at all? That's not what I meant to do. I meant to tune them and then sing them and stuff. But in fact, we can if we can also use this with stuff. So let's keep track again of which ones we get wrong, right? Which ones we thought it was, that kind of thing. I wonder if that cancels it out. All right, this time we're going to keep track of. We're going to keep track of the ones we get right as well. Okay. So, where'd my pen go? There it is. Okay. I'll keep this here. Okay, so my little cheat sheet, low E, A, D as in dog, G, and then as in Goya, because you keep hearing Goya everywhere. D, G, B as in boy, and then high E, sound of a broken string. Okay, so that's just my little cheat sheet. Okay, but I'm going to do 3 categories. I'm going to do ones I get right, and then ones I get wrong. And then we're going to tally them up and see if we can cancel them. I don't know if cancel them out type of thing, but But I still know I need to practice that other group of strings. But in the meantime, also we can still practice with this kind of singing those tones. Actually, does help because I know, okay, I remember when I'm singing low E, I have to get really, really low. So I can kind of hear that when I'm doing that. So I'm going to hear the different colors. Okay, let's do this. And then tomorrow, even if Justin isn't here, tomorrow we might do this practice session one more time, but then after that we're going to get back to the CDs. You know what I mean? Once I can do this pretty well, once I can at least get 30 right in a row using this, we're going to get back to the CDs. And yeah, see what the rest of the CDs are talking about. So we're going to get back to those. And we'll be sitting at the table. Okay, so we're starting off with a, oh, man. With an A? No, it wasn't E. It was a low E. Wow. Yeah, I mean, low E is what I first thought, but then, so Low E, but I thought it was an A. Terrible. Because it's so wrong getting like the first one wrong, because then you know that you're just not going to get all 30 correct. But even if it's just like as a punishment to myself type of thing, I still go through them all, you know. So I mean, because there's two ways to do that. Either like if you mess up, like for instance, the way I used to study is say that I'm writing like notes and stuff like that. One of the ways I would study in school. Okay, so say, where is it? Actually, this is a good one. So for instance, this, right? These are written like notes. So say I want to memorize these, I would start off saying spectral discrimination at the top, and then I'd go down to oral recall. But when I went down to oral recall, think of and act from memory. I think that's what it says. I would start with spectral discrimination, then oral recall. Think of, I'm not even sure what that is. Think of acting and from memory, right? And then I go down to refine color perception when the ear. But once again, I start at the top. So it's good. Spectral discrimination, oral recall, think of, then act. And I keep going down, starting from the top. But if I got one wrong, I would go all the way back up and I would say it like 3 or 5 times before I could continue. So say I'm saying spectral discrimination, oral recall, think of, act from memory, then refine color. I can't remember what it was, right? I would then start from the top and be spectral discrimination. Yeah, spectral discrimination, oral recall, think from and act on memory. And I do that the first 3 again, like 3 times in a row to get it right. That's one of the ways that I used to study. Because, yeah, I like doing in that kind of format. What's it called? An outline format. So, yeah. Let's get back to it. So I can do a kind of that to study as well, except it's harder in an app because this app is doing randomly generated, even though I could get one that isn't. But the whole point of me looking the other day was to find one that is randomly generated to really test myself. Okay. So you know I'm going to get this one wrong, but I'm going to say it's a G. It is a G. Oh, I said I'm going to start keeping track of the ones that I got right. Okay. So G. I got that one right? Okay. That one's a high E? Yes. Okay, for high E, I'm just going to put E. Because usually I say if it's low E, so. Like that. No, that's an A. I thought so. A2, but I thought it was a low E. Okay. I only know that's D as in dog because I just heard A. Yep. D. That one's a B. Yep. B. That's low E. Mm-hmm. So that's an A. Mm-hmm. That's a high E. No, that one was a B. B. I thought it was an E. That's the high E. Yeah. Oh, oops. E. And this sound? B. Right? Yep. Though I guess there should technically be 4 things I'm measuring myself by, but we're not going to do that yet. Which is ones that I don't know immediately. Yeah, we're going to say that's a low E. Nope, that was A. Mm-hmm. That right there, that's the low E. Mm-hmm. That's an A. Yep. Oh. G. No, that's a D. Wow. So that one's the G right there, right? Yes, that's G. Is that a B? Are they playing the same one back to back? That was a D. I guess the B because, and I would have guessed G, but I guess the B. So I'm going to put G by that one too. Just because I was like, they're not going to play the same one back to back. But either way, that was wrong. That's a B. Mm-hmm. That's an A. No, that's a D. That one's the A. But I only really know that because I just heard the D. See, that sounds like the same one that they're doing. They're doing it back to back. A? No, because that one was a D. That's an A. So I think they're trying to like test me back and forth. Mm-hmm. That one's a D. I only know that because they keep going back and forth. B? Yes. D as in dog? Yep. G? Yes. That's a high E. If I ever heard one. Yep. That D as in dog? Yes. That's a low E. Mm-hmm. That one's a B. Yep. Low E? Yes. G? No, it's a D. That's a G, right? Yeah. And so that one's a D as in dog. Yeah. Oh, well, I went up to 34 by accident. I got 25 out of 34 right. Let me see. Let's make sure that this is all 34 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yeah, so it's about correct. I don't know how I got an extra note on here, but maybe it's just their counting system. I don't know. At any rate, but we need to do this 3 times. So this is time number 1. Now we need 1, 2. Let's go for 2. So I'm just going to do 34 for all of them, just so that it's even. Okay. I'm going to reset this. Turn this down to 0. Oops, I accidentally did it again. Turn it down to 0. B, correct. Low E, A, but I only know that because I just heard low E. D as in dog. No, that was G. See, I only know that that's a D because I just heard G. Yes, so that is a D. High E. A. No, maybe a D as in dog. It was a G. Once again, I only know that that one is a D as in dog because I just heard G. G. Yes. High E. Yep. G. Right? Yes. B. Low E. Yep. A. Yes, that is an A. High E. G. It is a G. B. Low E. That's an A. Okay. For a second there, I thought that I saw a pattern in the way that they were doing it. And I'm like, is it not really randomly generated? Is there a pattern? Which would be even worse if I didn't hear the pattern this whole time, but it's not. D as in dog. That is a D. Low E. Yes. B. Yes. Is that an A? Oh, it froze. No, it froze. Why did my phone freeze right now? Oh, man. See, it completely froze. And yep, it's gone. Oh, wait, there, it's back now. Oh, but it reset everything. We shall too then, as this is no longer an accurate account. I mean, I guess it could be if we removed the first half, but I still like, yeah. All right. But for the record, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've got 19 out of 21 right. So I only got 2 wrong that time, so I was on a real roll. But yeah, we're going to... Oh, what? It's like once I get into it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, has it really been that long? So we would have finished this up, but we're going to do one more thing of practice tomorrow. And who knows, maybe writing these after I get them wrong or right is also helping me. So we don't know. It could, you know, because I love to write. I'm good at writing. I also learn things through writing, just like I learn things through reading. So, you know, and singing. That was another thing I did when I was in school when I was a kid. And is I would create songs. You know, kind of think of the Hannah Montana episode where she had a biology quiz and she had to get it right, so therefore she created a song over it, right? So I would do things like that. So I was always creating like little songs and stuff, little catchy tunes. That's actually how I memorized my phone number as well. Like when I was a kid and I memorized the home phone number, is I created some like weird like ones and zeros song with some little tune in it that helped me memorize all the numbers that I needed to memorize. You know, which is like my social security number, that kind of stuff. Phone number, everything like that. So, yeah, so like those have always been tools that I use. But once again, when I wrote this, you know, when I would sing the songs, of course, I'd write down the lyrics. So, I mean, it still, you know, has its roots in writing and reading and everything as far as like how things get in my memory. And then I visualize everything that I write or read or hear or sing. So visualize everything like almost all the time. Especially if I'm like really, really into something, I visualize it. Like kind of like you're reading a book and it becomes a movie, like as you read the book, kind of like that. So at any rate, we'll pick this up tomorrow night. It won't be as late. We'll get the string fixed. I'll fix the string because we have extra string and everything. And ugh. we will be more careful when tuning it and tightening it. I really do like this guitar, though. Sorry that happened. But yeah, so I'll be doing that. So, and once again, go to barbaraonline.com to see the radio show tomorrow. To listen live to the radio show from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be discussing the life and legacy of Congressman John Lewis and Reverend C.T. Vivian, who both died on July 17th, so on Friday. So it's, going to be comparing, their styles of nonviolent to the current styles of throwing stuff back at the officers and that kind of thing, and the different schools of thoughts and a bunch of other things, and of course tributes to them and what they mean and everything like that. You can see if you don't know who C.T. Vivian is, again, go to barbaraonline.com, click on this week's show, and it'll take you to the show description page. You can also go to facebook.com/barbaraonline, so it's the Igniting Change radio show. And so, yeah, that's why I was a little bit later getting started. And then Justin and I got into an interesting conversation, as I said in the beginning. At any rate, thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to watch Karaoke Live. If you're already subscribed, if you're not, hit that subscribe button, but if you're already subscribed, you can go to the latest Karaoke Live episode. It'll be right there on the homepage. If you're not, it'll be the Black Lives Matter episode, which is still a good Karaoke Live episode to watch. So either one. Thank you guys so much for joining, like I said, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow night. This is Batsy out. That's what we do around here.